exercises are created equal. They are all good for different goals and different purposes. We are going to walk through 5 exercises that most people use to reduce belly fat and explain exactly why each one works to varying degrees. Before we get into the list, let us get on the same page. Belly fat is largely driven by insulin resistance, and chronically high cortisol is one of its biggest triggers. That is the lens we use for this ranking. Number 5, crunches. Almost everyone starts here when they want to reduce belly fat. They feel targeted, they feel productive. Your belly is burning, so surely the fat must be burning too. Crunches are actually effective, just not for belly fat specifically. They isolate and strengthen your six-pack muscles and your deep core. When it is done properly, they improve core stability and postural control, and can even reduce lower back injury risk. The problem is spot reduction. You cannot choose where your body burns fat from. Crunches build muscle beneath the fat, but they do not target the fat itself. That is not how human biology works. Strong core. Not quite the right tool for belly fat. That is why crunches rank 5th. Number 4, planks. Planks are one of the most effective bodyweight exercises for building a strong, functional core. No spinal flexion, full core engagement, and they build real stability. A step up from crunches. Like crunches, planks tone and tighten the muscles underneath the belly. The difference is they work more of your core at once, not just the surface muscles. For a desk worker, that kind of full core engagement matters for posture and back health. But the same spot reduction rule applies. Planks do not directly burn the fat layer sitting on top. They strengthen what is underneath it. The result, over time, is a tighter, more defined abdomen, but only as the fat reduces through other means. Solid exercise, not a direct belly fat burner. Planks rank 4th. Number 3, walking. Walking is a moderate intensity aerobic exercise that primarily uses fat as fuel. Research shows that 2.5 hours of brisk walking a week can shrink your belly by an inch in just a month. Unlike crunches and planks, walking actually burns the fat layer directly. It also lowers cortisol and improves insulin sensitivity, both of which play a major role in where your body stores belly fat. That cortisol connection is why walking ranks above the core exercises. After a few weeks, your body adapts. The same walk burns fewer calories than it did on day 1. You need to either walk longer, walk faster, or add something on top. Walking is still one of the best things a desk worker can do every single day. It just needs a partner to reach its full potential. That partner is number 2. Number 2, HIIT, high intensity interval training. Short bursts, maximum effort, heart pounding, you see it everywhere. Spinning, rowing, burpees, and for good reason. HIIT is actually one of the most effective exercises for reducing belly fat, specifically the dangerous visceral fat stored deep in the abdomen. It triggers a spike in adrenaline and noradrenaline, hormones that specifically target visceral fat cells and unlock them for burning as fuel. A single HIIT session can also improve how your muscles use glucose for up to 48 hours, preventing sugar from being stored as new belly fat. So why does it rank 2nd and not 1st? Sustainability. HIIT spikes cortisol hard. For a desk worker already sitting under deadline pressure most of the day, cortisol is already running high. Done too frequently, the cortisol load starts to work against you. HIIT works best at 2 to 3 sessions a week, not every day. Highly effective, just needs to be managed carefully. That is why HIIT ranks 2nd. Number 1, compound moves, specifically squats and push-ups combined. Squats engage the largest muscle groups in your body, your glutes and quads. Push-ups work your chest, shoulders, and arms. Together, they create a metabolic demand that isolated exercises cannot match. Here's why this ranks first. Compound moves build lean muscle mass across your entire body. Muscle is metabolically active. The more you have, the higher your base metabolic rate, meaning your body burns more fat even when you are sitting or sleeping. That is a level of fat burning that crunches, planks, and even walking cannot deliver. They also share the cortisol benefit of walking. Done at a manageable intensity, compound moves keep cortisol low while working your largest muscle groups at the same time. That combination is nothing else on this list can match. Remember the one thing that drives belly fat more than anything else. Cortisol, compound moves work with your biology, not against it. You can do these as a dedicated set in the morning. 2 minutes is enough to make a difference. If time is genuinely tight, break it into snack format throughout your day. 10 squats and 5 push-ups every hour add up faster than you think. Either way, consistency beats intensity every time for belly fat reduction. That is what puts compound moves at the top of this ranking. We have a full video on the squat snack method linked above. That is your next step. Train smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching.